Hello, Dicers! Welcome back to Dice Decide. So, we are back with Medieval Dynasty. I'm right next to my home right here that I just built. I can't enter the attic, though. I think I need to build stairs or something? Okay, well, let's go do the quest. I need to set a trap, a rabbit trap. Ooh. So I can continue Unigost's story. Yeah, let's do that. Gotta go fast! I hope I can get cooler clothing. So where is she, Dobroniega? 20 meters. You are dirty. I'm just wet. Hello. Hello, what can I help you with? Hi, you're Dobroniega, right? Nice to meet you, I'm Rasimir. The only shoes that you need to worry about filling are your own. Every man is the architect of his own fortune. The band left a few days later, I stayed. There was something in Unigost's presence that I simply knew my place was by his side. You probably noticed the age difference. How old was he? I don't remember. No, not really. What? Are you implying that I look old? Wait, what? No, I don't. Nothing of sorts. Anyway, so it looks like you were anchored here by love. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, you could call it that, or blindness, or stupidity. Poor judgment, maybe. Whatever sounds best to you. Here, I know it's not much, but it will come in handy when starting a new life. Everything costs coins these days. I really appreciate that, but I'm not looking for a charity. I'll manage. Nice. Deliver to Unigost. I got some beer. What is this place? What are you doing, man? Why is he just slapping hay? Is that a thing people do? I don't know these things. Okay, so, wait a minute. You're not Unigost? Have you seen Unigost? Is this where I talk to Unigost? Oh, maybe I should look at the compass. All right. Hello, boy. Rasimir. Oh, he's 50. Okay, yeah, that's an age difference. Hey, Unigost, you're looking at the proud house owner from the valley, and I'm back bearing beers. A job well done indeed. All right, let me wet my throat with this amber goodness and start reminiscing. I knew Jordan for 22 years before he died. He was my best and truest friend. A brother, actually. I remember the day we met as if it was yesterday. I was 25 at the time, living in the big city of Jellenberg, where I was born. You could say I hated that place, but still, it was the only home I ever knew. Maybe someday I'll tell you more about that. Anyway, I was forced to take care of my own, so I did, doing the only thing I could do, stealing. You were a thief? I was, and a bloody good one, if I might say. Picking pockets was my bread and butter. I could steal a piece of steak right from your fork and you wouldn't even notice. It wasn't greed that motivated me, just survival. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy the process. Stealing is still a crime, no matter the motivation. I'd say you'll want to wait and hear a bit more before getting all high and mighty on me. Oh, I'm sorry. Go on. We had an annual festival at Jellenberg. It always brought a whole bunch of outsiders to town. You can imagine what that meant for a man in my profession. I could do a day's worth of work in a matter of minutes. I grabbed a few coins here and there and some jewelry, a pair of new boots, and then I saw a nobleman with a money bag strapped to his belt. It was basically begging to be set free. I sneaked behind him in the crowd like I did 1,000 times before. Child's play. I gently grabbed the pouch, did a little shimmy magic, and there it was, sitting neatly in my palm. Just needed to turn around and disappear. D-I-S-A-P-P-E-A-R-E-D. Like always. And then, wham! What happened? I was punched in the face by what felt like a bull, and I was so shocked I didn't realize what happened until I hit the ground. My head was pounding. I could barely see straight. And do you know what was the first thing I saw next? Another blow coming? No. A smile. A big, radiant smile on the face of the man with two different eyes. It was your Uncle Jordan. The one I took for a nobleman. He stuck his hand out, helped me get up, and offered me a beer. Wait, you did realize you were just trying to rob him, right? Of course you did. I don't get it. That's just how Jordan was. You see, your uncle was deadly clever. Smartest man I've ever known, hands down. He could see the world like nobody else, predict things. He was always at least a dozen steps ahead of anyone else. So, on a rare occasion, that somebody surprised him. He was intrigued. And he wasn't expecting you? Indeed. Apparently, even despite my failure, I was still the one that came the closest to robbing him, and he liked that. So I'm guessing you accepted his invitation, right? I didn't really have a choice, did I? I was terrified of the guy at the moment, so we went. He took me to the most expensive and most crowded tavern in the whole town. Remember that it was the day of the festival. Even entering that place was next to impossible. He didn't seem to care, though. In the matter of seconds, we were sitting at the table, being served by two barmaids at the time. It was surreal. In my mind, there was only one explanation. He owned the place. And did he? Not at all. It was his first time in Jallenberg. It all felt like a dream, to be honest. Especially with me still being dazed after the punch. I was still sure he was a nobleman. His manners, his clothes, the way he talked and moved. And then he chugged a beer like it was a race. Wiped the face with a sleeve and burped like a drum. He went from the lord to the savage like that. Snaps fingers. I relived that moment a dozen times until I realized why he did that. It wasn't a mistake. Oh no. No laziness, no moment of weakness. He wanted me to see it. To understand it. Understand what? That he was full of crap. You see, Rasimir, your uncle was one of a kind. He was a true master of arms, and his weapon of choice was his confidence. What does that even mean? Imagine a closed door with two armed guards at its sides, and you want what's inside. What are your options? You can force yourself in, bribe the guards, try to pick a lock, but Jordan, he just holds his head up high, walks right in, and demands the door to be open. You were right. That all sounds surreal. I never knew that about my uncle. My mother's stories were quite different. Because I'm afraid she knew a quite different Jordan than me. Than everybody in the pack. Wait, the pack? Oh dear Rasimir, there's so much more you still don't know. Our story hasn't even really begun. But it's getting late. Come on, you can't just leave me hanging like that. Alright, I'm going to tell you a bit more. After that beer we had a couple more. Then some mead, if I remember correctly. We were talking about our past, our dreams, convictions. Started making some drunken, absurd plans. I thought we were joking, to be honest. The next thing I remember is waking up in silk sheets. I'm guessing they weren't yours, correct? Are you kidding? It was the first time I even touched fabric like that. The ceiling in the chamber was so high I could fit a giant. I thought I was dreaming. Then the servants walked in. I was ready to flee, but instead of fighting me, they presented me with breakfast. Really? How come? It was all Jordan's doing. I've never found out how he managed to pull it off. Whenever I asked, he just burst into laughter. Even years after, needless to say, I left Jellenberg with him on that day. The first time I went outside of the town's walls and never came back. That was the day the pack was born. And 3 years later, there were 5 of us, a real team, a family. We called ourselves the Reminders. Oh, how I wish I could be there. It all sounds incredible. I've never had adventures like that, and probably never will. Easy, my boy. It wasn't always fun and lovely, but it's a tale for another time. It really did get late, and I'm sure you still have a lot of work to do. Come and find me tomorrow. We'll talk some more. I'll do that. Thank you, Unigost, for everything. Well, that was an interesting story indeed, and I'm drunk now. What? Great. Ooh, I'm so jolly. Hello, Rick. Why are you looking at that bucket? You just keep pulling it up and bringing it down again? Is that all you do? Let's see it. So here's the bucket. What are you gonna do now? It's going straight back. Are you just that bored? Out of stuff to do? You're just having like this existential crisis with the bucket? Ulrich, get a life, Ulrich. I am going back to my house. I gotta wait for the next day. Or make a rabbit trap. Could do that. Haven't done much today, so, well, I can't hunt it without a trap. Let's see it. Traps. Aha, I need sticks. Cool. Where them sticks at? There we go. I need 10. Okay, we count to 10. We start with 3, 6, 8, and 11. I guess we can count to 10. All right. All right, so traps. Let's place it. Where's the rabbit? Right there. Boom. There's the trap. And now we watch. Come on, rabbit. Just go in. Ooh, rabbit. Ooh, rabbit. No, you're going the wrong way, rabbit. Wrong way. I lost the rabbit. I think I saw it run over there. There needs to be like some food in there. Otherwise, what's the point of the trap? Like, what did rabbits eat again? I don't think that's part of the game to place something. All right, we'll just have to come back to the trap one day. Ooh, wheat. I'll take that. Yum, 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 yum. I actually ate an apple today. I ate an apple. I ate an apple. And, got some dried meat. Wait, should I cook the meat? No, you don't cook dry meat. Oh wait, that's not what I'm eating. Cool. Hunger is gone. No more thirst either. We are good. The sound effect is good. Nice. So can I sleep yet? No, it's not 7 p.m. yet. All right. Well, you know what? I think I'll keep this episode pretty short. I don't want to make them too long. Just a little casual let's play. So that's it for this one. So remember to gently tap on that like button, ring that bell so you don't miss an upload. Thanks for watching that series. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you next time.